In this video, we'll be looking at how to have calculated columns using DAX. DAX is data analysis expressions. And you can see we have several tables, customer table, date order, date shape, all the way to temperature. So these are the list of tables that we have. And we are currently on the report view. So we want us to move to the data view. We'll be able to see the tabular format for that for our data. So this is the tabular format for our data. Currently, we are viewing table customer, and you can see these are the fields that we have for the table customer. We want to have a calculated column using DAX. So what we're going to do is if you are on the report view, you are supposed to go to modeling and then go to the data view, and then you'll be able to see new column here. So before you click on the new column, the first thing is identify the table where you want to have the calculated column. So the table where we want to have the calculated column is customer. So I've clicked on customer, and then I'm going to click on new column. So when that happens, you'll be able to get all this column. That is, I think this is the default settings. You'll be able to get column equals. Then you can change the name of this column. You want to have a calculated column by the name full name. So you're going to key in full name. That is the name of our column, and we'll be able to get full name from the customer table. So the first thing, you type the name of the table, customer. On the customer tables, there are two fields that we want us to use. The first field is the first name. So you have to get the first name. And then we're going to use the ampersand, because full name is going to be the first name, then you join with the last name. So customer or customer table and then last name. One thing that we are noting is that for you to access a table, then you first need to type the table name, and then for you to access a field inside a table, you can only access that using the square parentheses. But there is something that we call an IntelliSense when it comes to DAX. When you start typing, then IntelliSense will be able to autocomplete. So I have a column name that I've called the column name full name, which is going to be the concatenation of the first name and the last name. So when I press enter or when I press OK, then you're going to have this name, and you can see we have now another name here, another column here, which is full name, and full name is a calculated field, first name and last name. But if you look at the way these names are appearing, it is not very pleasing because they are just concatenated without a space. So we need to have space. So what we're supposed to do is we include space here. So we're going to have quotation marks, have space in between the quotation marks, and then have another ampersand. So I'm going to press enter and see how this is going to be. So we have the full name, and you can see Larry Grill. Between Larry and Grill, there is some space. And this is exactly what we wanted to achieve when we had these two quotation marks and a space in between them. So that is the first calculated column that we've been able to do. We also want to create another calculated column using another table.